Okay, we will be starting exercise 4.2. First, let's write the questions down and then I'll start explaining why it works. Okay. So these are the questions. And this is how much we will be doing from this exercise. Only this much, okay? Now, as for question number 1, I'll try to explain it here. See, there's an equation 4x minus y equal to 5, right? But it's too noisy. So an equation is therefore x minus 5 y equal to 5. We're supposed to see which one of this is the solution, or if everything is a solution. Excuse me. So when they say it's a solution, okay, it literally means in this left hand, this is the left hand side, it's called LHS, right? There's a right hand. So in the left hand, when you put the values of input the values of x and y as given in the question, for example, they're saying x equals 2, y equals 3, right? Excuse me. So in that equation, okay, when you put the x value as 2 and the y value as 3 and see if the equation is fulfilled or not. 4 2s are 8 minus 3 equal to 5, so 5 equal to 5. So it's being fulfilled. You just have to see that on it. Okay, so if you go something like this and suppose example, okay, x is 5 and y is 2. So we would have got something like 4 into 5 minus y is 4, so 20 minus 4, 16. So at last you will get something like this, which is not equal. Obviously 16 and 5 are not equal. It's different terms, right? So this is not a solution. This is not a solution. But in this case, when I'm putting 2 and 3, it becomes exactly equal, 5 equal to 5. So it is a solution. Okay. So what is solution mean? Solution literally means, because since we're talking about graph, if you plot the graph of this, okay, I'll show you how to plot a graph in the next class. Okay, and yes, you will be using graph book only on exercise 4.3, so get ready for that. 4.2 will not be using graph again. Okay, so suppose it's a graph, and then I told you in a linear equations in 2 variables comes out to be always a straight line. So I'm just saying, okay, I'll just draw a straight line. Yeah. Let's just draw a straight line. So this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, and there's a straight line. This straight line is represented by this equation. So when I say x2 and y3, so x value 2, y value 3, which means the coordinate is 2, 3. Because we always write x-axis first and y-axis next. So the point 2, 3, which means right around, let's say 1, 2, 3, and so on. Let's say 1, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So suppose 2, 3, it literally means when x is 2 and y is 3, that particular point is lying exactly in the line. That's what it means to say, okay, this is the line, right? So at exactly that line, the point 2, 3 is lying. So that's what it means to be a solution. So if a point on the line is a solution of the line, then obviously there's infinite number of solutions because there's infinite number of points. Got it? Don't forget about that. So let's start the solutions. You try it on your own also, question number 1, 2, and all. So these are the questions. Do try it. And these are the solutions. So for question number 1, this is how I did it. So X represents the red mark, Y represents the green marks. So when I put x laga jaga 2, y laga 3, because it's 2, 3, I got 5 equal to 5. When I put x in place of x 3 and in place of y 7, I got 5 equal to 5. When I put instead of x 4 and y 11, I got 5 equal to 5 again. So all the answers, all of the above answers are correct on it. So number 2. So for question number 2, this is the solution, this is the question, right? So a solution of the equation, this is, they've given us the solution, it's exactly the same as question number 1, but in question number 2, when I put -1 and 5, it's not coming out equal. When I put that -10 -5, it's not coming out equal. Roman number 3, we're getting 5 equal to 5, so Roman number 3 is the correct option. So for this one, for this one, not Roman number 3, this is A, B, C. So C. Sorry. I don't know why I wrote Roman number 3. That's C. For question number 3, it's this. So you put the values, see, this is the question, right? So x equal to 1, y equal to 2, they have already given us the value. So instead of x, I'm going to put 1. Instead of y, I'm going to put 2 in this equation. So 3x plus 5y as well. So x la jagade 1, y la jagade 2. Okay. And then I'm just going to solve it. And then solve, you'll get your k. That's how you do it. Okay. For question number 4 also, you just see the LHS, RHS thing. It's exactly the same as before. See which one is the correct answer. So in this case we got C, and in this case we got 13, that is D again. Okay. Now for question number 5, no? Question number 5, this is the solution, this is the question. So the question is, if 2 1, when I say 2 1, like previously how I explained it, x-axis we always write it first, y-axis we always write it second. So when I say 2 3, x is 2 and y is 3. So 2 3 dot inalik ito inatakili inalik na. So which means this is going to be your x and this is going to be your y. Got it? So instead of x, I'm going to put 2. Instead of y, I'm going to put 1. Because 2 and 1, x is 2, y is 1, and the equation is this. So instead of x, this, y is this, solve it, you'll find your k. Now for question number 6, it looks complicated because there's a pi in there, but pi literally, you can treat pi as any alphabet. Okay, pi is actually, this is the circumference of a circle by diameter. That's the definition of pi. Okay, but in this case, and sometimes pi is used as 22/7 also. But in this case, we will just use pi as an alphabet. So you will use pi as an, like how we use m. Okay. So if I do m into m, it'll become m square. If I do m plus m, it'll become 2m, right? If I do 2 into m, it'll become 2m. So just like that, pi also will follow the same rules. Okay. So here's question number 6. The equation is this. So in this case, just to make it a little easier to calculate, because we can do the same LHS RHS thing, okay? Like literally. For example, I can write pi x plus y equal to 9, the equation. And then instead of x, I'm going to put 1 because Roman number 1, it says. So I can put 1. Instead of y, I can put 9 plus pi. And then pi plus, because pi into 1 is pi only, so we can write 2 pi plus 9 equal to 9, which is not equal. So we can do like this and go. Okay, but I just did it like this because I thought this was going to be this. I found it easier this way. So we can first manipulate the equation a little bit by sending the pi x this side. So in front of pi x there is no sign, so if I send it this side, it becomes negative, right? So now y equal to 9 minus pi x. So since y equal to 9 minus pi x, now all I have to do is, see, the first option is 1 9 plus pi, right? So in place of x there's 1. So instead of x, I'm just going to put 1 and I'm not going to put anything for y. Got it? So when I put x equal to 1, the output should be 9 plus pi, because they're saying these are solutions. A solution means this one of these has the value of x and y correct. Got it? Solution means, so when x is 1, y should be this. When x is 1, y should be this. So when I put x equal to 1, the y after we calculate, it's not coming out to be this. See, this 9 plus pi, this 9 minus pi. So this is not a solution. Got it? So same case this. X, when you put x as 2, we're getting the y as 9 minus 2 pi, but we have to get 9 plus 2 pi. So that is also not a solution. And then for C, because we're just doing whatever they gave, okay? For C, when x is 1, y is, you put value of x is 1, and then you get 9 minus pi, but they gave us that y is pi minus 9. So there's a negative difference. So this is also not the solution. So only this is the solution. Why? Because when you put x equal to 1, y we're getting is 9 minus pi, and they've given us when x is 1, y is 9 minus pi. So that is why. Got it? Now as for question number 7, this is the solution. So they've given us the coordinates. So this thing, the whole thing will be x, the whole thing will be y. We have already discussed about this. So x is this, y is this. So instead of x, you put this. Instead of y, you put this. Open up the bracket, multiply. You got minus 6 plus 6 cut over. So 15 is left. 3 plus 4 plus 3 is 7. 15 you send this side, it becomes minus. 7 you send this side, it becomes division. So minus 15 by 7 is the correct answer, which is A. In this case, it was D. So question number 8. Question number 8, which of the following is true for an equation this? I've already told you, if it's an equation like this, it will form a straight line. And if it is a straight line, it will have infinite number of points on its solutions. Right? That's what I literally said in starting of this video. So anyway, unique solution is like only one point. Exactly two solution means exactly 2 points. And then no solution means no points. That's what it means, okay? And infinite solution means infinite number of points. So in a straight line, obviously we can draw infinite number of points. So done.